So let us read Acts chapter 2, 1 to 4 again. And then I will use these words in place of that word suddenly. Or let me just read verse 2. And suddenly, and without warning, without premonition, in an unexpected way, when they least expected, instantly, there came a sound from heaven, as of a rushing mighty wind, and it filled the whole house where they were sitting. Then there appeared to them divided tongues as of fire, and one sat upon each of them, and they were all filled with the Holy Spirit, and began to speak with other tongues as the Spirit gave them utterance. Now verse 2 to 4, in reading it, it will take you at least a minute or two to read it. But when you look at what actually transpired, it was a matter of maybe 1 second. But the description would seem to take time. So for us to appreciate what was happening here, we try to, what do I call it? We try to put it in slow motion. Try to put it in slow motion so that the thing is taking, it's just going gradually. But the reality is that it happened instantly. The first thing that happened was that they heard a sound. As they were wondering what was going on, suddenly there was what? They looked up and said, there's fire. And before they could even say, there's fire on your head, they began to speak in tongues. It was too instantaneous. It was too sudden. Isaiah chapter 48. Isaiah chapter 48. Verse 3. I have declared the former things from the beginning. They went forth from my mouth, and I caused them to hear it. Suddenly I did it. Suddenly I did them, and they came to pass. What is God saying here? He said, things that have happened over the centuries, I have spoken about them in my word. I've been speaking about these things. But when I did them, they happened when people were not expecting it. They happened in a manner that was unexpected. They happened at an hour that was unexpected. They happened without premonition. They happened without warning. They happened instantly. They happened hastily. Nobody had time to do any other thing. There are many examples in the Bible about when God gives warning and when God does things. For example, the Lord Jesus gave us 2 instances of things that happened. He spoke about Noah. How Noah was building that ark, and in the process of, in the course of building the ark and other things, it was a span of about 100 years. And everything Noah was doing was like a warning to them, telling them, hey, there's going to be a flood. The earth is going to be consumed. And was telling them, but they didn't believe. The Bible says they continued to marry and give away in marriage. They continued to do the things that they wanted to do. They did as they liked until suddenly Noah was locked in. Even Noah did not know the day it would happen. He was locked in. And that was it. And then the rain started falling. So if anybody ran near the ark, it was too late. One of the things about the word suddenly is that for those who are caught on the wrong side of suddenly, it is too late for them. For those who are caught on the side, the proper side of suddenly, they will be happy. Even though they themselves were unexpected. Another place where the Lord Jesus mentioned this, the kind of event that will happen suddenly, was in the case of the 10 virgins. He spoke of the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish virgins. And he mentioned that both of them slept. All 10 slept. They were not expecting it when suddenly they heard the bridegroom is coming. And then they began to trim their lamps. And suddenly some people realized that we don't have enough oil. And they wanted to say, no, we can't give you enough. We don't even know. This one that said bridegroom is coming, we may not have enough by the time it comes. So why don't you go and get to buy? The foolish virgins were caught on the wrong side of Sodom. The wise ones were caught on the right side of Sodom. By the time the foolish ones had gone and returned, it was too late. The bridegroom had come, had taken the 5 wise ones in and had locked. And the foolish ones were outside banging and banging and banging and banging. And it was too late. So I want us to note one thing, that although God speaks of things to come many times, from Genesis through to Revelation, you'll be hearing God speak about the same thing over and over again. Sometimes it makes the word of God to sound like it's a broken record. Those of us who use the vinyl record will understand what I'm saying. When you know those things, when the thing has scratched and the thing will repeating the same thing at one spot. That's how it sounds when God is repeating the same thing. And then, when no one least expects, when no one expects at all, he just makes it happen. That's what it says in Isaiah 48 verse. Let me read it again. It says, I have declared the former things, or the things of old, the things that have happened over time. I have declared them from the beginning. From Genesis, I have been declaring these things. They went forth from my mouth, and I caused them to hear it. I made sure that people heard it. I sent many prophets to them. Then suddenly, I did them, and they came to pass. A lot of times, this is how God communicates with us. When you are getting weary, and you are wondering, oh, when is this thing going to happen? You will hear God say to you, don't worry, it will happen. Don't worry. Better you say, better. Lord, I've been waiting for so long. I've been waiting for so long. When will it happen? Say it will happen. It will happen. The day that it happens, the time that it happens, we're always unexpected. We least expect it. Exodus chapter 12.